We just do surprise menus. 2 questions are structuring the meal, the menu. How big is your appetite?
Okay.
It's going to decide the number of courses.
Yeah.
And is there anything you don't want to eat?
Okay. 他把套 Q 做成 pasta， 所以他说很多人不能吃面类的东西，他们也很欣赏这一道菜。Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Each dish is painting a clearer and clearer picture of his full creativity.
哇，这一道菜的摆盘真的是很特别。主厨的概念是他要做很简单的摆盘，人家吃的时候慢慢吃，慢慢加 sauce， 后来越吃越多层次of flavor coming out.
People have noted that the Michelin selection of this fine dining restaurant with such no-frills decor and service represents the guide's broadening view of what Michelin star-worthy dining is, and a return to a focus on the food itself. Enjoying fine cuisine in a relaxed setting with casual service has become more and more popular.
Our next stop is a 1-star Michelin restaurant that, though low-key and unassuming, has a menu filled with exciting contrasts and surprises. But how do we get there? I hear it's located at the U4 stop of the Viennese subway. Let's go.
This Michelin-starred restaurant is atypical in many ways. First, it's located on a quiet corner of an unassuming neighborhood instead of at a hotspot downtown. Secondly, the chef got to fulfill his dream of cooking in the professional culinary world at the age of 34 after a midlife career change. After being open for only 3 years, this restaurant has since received a Michelin star for 2 consecutive years. That's an amazing feat.
原来就是这一家，好像很低调 ，and wow, it's a little different. 他们没有 menu， 他们就是问3个问题：你多饿？你什么东西不吃？还有你有多少时间 ？So, kind of an interesting take on the chef's twist. Let's go see what's inside. Hello.
Hey.
Hi. How are you? I'm looking
fine.
for Chef Wolfgang.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you?
You found me.
Nice to meet you. This is your restaurant?
Exactly, my extended living room.
Okay.
It's small but simple.
I get a very different vibe
Yeah.
of your restaurant. You're dressed very casually.
Yeah, it is. That's
Okay.
how it is. Yeah, we just wanted to create a special experience, not like the stiff
Sure.
classic experience.
Yeah.
Just easygoing. There's no need to dress up. Everybody's allowed to laugh here. It's like a condensed idea of the soul of an Austrian classic restaurant.
Ah, okay.
All these wooden
Okay,
panels.
all the 木头的, yeah. And I noticed you don't really have a menu.
No.
How does it work here?
We just do surprise menus. 2 questions are structuring the meal, the menu. How big is your appetite?
Okay.
It's going to decide the number of courses.
Yeah.
And is there anything you don't want to eat?
Okay.
Has this unique establishment broken down your stereotype of a Michelin-starred restaurant yet? In its review, the Michelin Guide writes, "This former bar in Vienna's 9th district is simple and pleasantly unpretentious. Its surprise menu promising inexpensive yet sophisticated fare that is full of contrast. No unnecessary frills here, just excellent produce and great value for money." This restaurant with no set menu puts the emphasis on keeping things simple and focused on the food. Actually, these days, fine dining in a more relaxed, easy atmosphere is becoming more and more on trend. Today, I'm here to taste a 5-course menu of Chef Wolfgang's innovative and creative cuisine.
I just had to point out, it's a unique napkin, and I have to say, it kind of looks like a dough bun that we might have in Taiwan. So
Yeah, okay.
好像像一个馒头一样，很特别。How did you decide to?
Oh, it's not the traditional way. It's not
Okay.
We just try to do things differently.
Okay.
And it's one of the easiest moves to do. It's just
okay.
like it looks like a sculpture or
Okay,
like a risen dough or
yeah.
whatever it is. And sometimes we take the easier route.
Okay.
In this case, there's a name of it. It's called the lazy guy.
Lazy guy.
We just focus on the plate, on the quality of the ingredients, the quality of our cooking, the glass.
Yes.
And everything else is cut to the bone. So it's about the pure experience of dining.
With Chef Wolfgang's refreshingly laid-back philosophy on dining, aren't you just as curious as I am to see what's on our mystery menu today? Let's have our first taste.
And 我觉得这个摆盘相当特别，因为你看他们的盘子每一个都好像是 like an organic form, and I think it's really nice that it's kind of like the food is kind of crawling up on the side a little bit. It's a very nice organic form. So I'm going to tuck right into this.
Sure.
What's the best way to eat it?
I'm a spoon guy, so
Okay,
I usually take a
spoon.
spoon and dig in.
Okay.
For me, it's important to always get some of the sauce, because the sauce is usually the backbone of our kind of kitchen, ties things together.
I think for me, what's really nice is the play of textures in here. Initially, when you eat it, there's this kind of smoky flavor as you kind of chew into the Arctic char. But then you have the celeriac, which has body to it, but it's still crisp. And then you have a little bit of acidity, and you have the pops of the roe in there.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really interesting. And how did you come up with this particular dish?
Actually, our backbone of our kitchen is vegetables are always seasonal and regional. The rest doesn't have to be that way. So to pair celeriac and apples and juniper is probably the classic way.
Okay.
So we just wanted to make a light starter, local fish in this case, salt it a little bit, give them a little bit of smoke, a little bit of body. Latest history, we're playing around a little bit with tartars, but not the classic beef tartar. We usually take lamb. In this case, it's mangalitsa pork.
我觉得很特别，就是主厨刚刚有提出来，他这边的是卷毛猪 ，so mangalitsa， it's 很传统的一个 pork, but he's made it into a tartar, so kind of freshen up the presentation and also just a different way of eating that particular item. And I think what's really interesting is 里子通常是跟猪肉可以搭配的 ，and I think 很多欧洲的概念就是传统经典的料理是有用到水果搭配到肉 ，and I think 这是很特别的一个用法。但是亚洲也有这种用法 ，maybe 广东式的凤梨 or other fruits in here 里头。还有 mustard seeds 上面的叶子就是 mustard 的叶子，所以是同样的食材，不同的部位或是不同的 parts 都可以做成不同种的 flavor.
We learned about Mangalitsa pork previously during our time in Hungary. Considered a Hungarian national treasure, this unique breed of pig was developed in the 19th century during the times of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. So Austria also produces Mangalitsa, though in smaller quantities. Tartare usually refers to a French cuisine preparation using raw beef, but as long as it's called tartare, you can assume it's going to be something raw.
Try this spoon, okay?
Perfect.
这道的口感相当不一样，因为肉其实是生的，但是主厨有把上面的皮和油先烤过，所以等于是猪皮变成已经酥酥脆的，然后吃的以前他把它 mix 在里头，好像是在吃生鱼片的那种口感。还有这个小的 garnish， 你不要看好像上头就是这个小叶子就是没有用的，但是这个 flavor 是很强，有一点辣辣的，有一点像胡椒，所以。每一道菜上头的所有的 little garnishes and all the little additions are very, very important to the overall flavor concept of that dish. Delicious.
Perfect.
my God, chef, what is this? It looks like grated cheese.
Yeah, sort of. It's our take on a classic Italian pasta dish. We came back from a holiday. We always try to incorporate the personal experience in our dishes, in the whole dining experience. In this case, we made pasta out of squids.
他把套 Q 做成 pasta。所以他说很多人不能吃面类的东西，他们也很欣赏这一道菜。Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
You see, especially I think the sauce is like a classic pasta flavor, but it's in a lighter way of presenting it. Touch of layers of acidity, as you always pointed out.
Okay, 这道看起来好像是 flavor 应该很温柔的，但你放在嘴巴里 ，it's 很强烈的酸香的，还有 fragrant 的香喷喷的，因为是有柠檬皮，还有这种 finger lime。finger lime 是很小的一种特别的 lime， 然后挤出来的一块一块的，好像等于是像鲑鱼卵或是鱼子酱的这种小粒爆在嘴巴里。
This one is, I think, is a very interesting technique. I call it exploding tomatoes. So we just poke a few holes.
Yeah.
Put it in a really hot pan.
Okay.
Some oil in it, salt it slightly, and then the inner part starts to heat up.
Okay.
Then you just quickly peel it, and if you bite into it, it's like the sensation of a bursting or exploding tomatoes.
Okay. 所以主厨就是给了一个小秘密，他做这个的 technique 等于是爆炸的 tomato， 里头是很液体的 liquid， 但是外面因为是烧烤过，等于是 concentrate， 所以咬在嘴巴里就是哇一喷的就是 tomato flavor. So thanks for sharing one of your secrets. How everyone can make it at home. So.
From exploding tomatoes to calamari pasta, you can easily get a sense of how unexpected and out-of-the-box Chef Wolfgang is with his cuisine. Each dish is painting a clearer and clearer picture of his full creativity.
哇，这一道菜的摆盘真的是很特别。主厨的概念是他要做很简单的摆盘，人家吃的时候慢慢吃，慢慢加 sauce， 后来越吃越多层次 of flavor coming out。所以这个很特别，因为是 dairy cow 的，但是这个是有机的，然后是他朋友自己养的，还有搭配的就是这个是 caviar， 是Austrian 这种的鱼子酱，是很 local 的东西。Okay, so I'm gonna go in here.
Sure, give it a try.
这个 flavor 好像是一个 very intense beef flavor.
Yeah, classic beef stew with a touch of summer truffles in it.
所以它的这个酱料也是用 beef 里头的这种汤汁熬成一个 sauce， 然后加了一点 summer truffles. And I think 很特别就是这个 artichoke， 也许观众朋友们没有看过。Artichoke 是原来是一个植物的花，它的形状等于是像一个小杯子 ，sauce 都可以放在这里头。Artichoke 的口感好像是笋，春天的这种笋是蛮扎实的，但是又脆，但是有一点 juicy. And let me try this one here. Oh, that's very rich.
Yeah,
very smooth. Okay.
That's why I said eat it at the end.
Okay. 所以别看这个好像是很小一碟，但是相当的 rich and decadent， 因为里头有那个 bone marrow into here plus the salinity of the caviar. It's a really kind of smooths everything over at the end. 你吃这个牛肉的时候，原来就本来很特别很奢侈，然后再把这个加上去，就是顶级的。
Using dairy cow for meat is definitely very unusual. Every few weeks, Chef Wolfgang changes the menu, but his focus is always on out-of-the-ordinary, small-scale, and artisanally produced ingredients. This is what makes the food here so special and full of surprises, just like what's hidden in our dessert course coming up next.
Chef, I'm just saying this kind of looks like a piece of sponge on top of my dessert. What's going on here?
It is. I think a special technique. I saw it once in England, and we adopted the recipe.
Okay.
It's like an aerated ice cream.
Oh.
So it's like an ice cream base with no cream in it.
Okay.
So just the usual ingredients like egg yolks and so on. But there's no cream in it. And you whip the cream and you fold it into the ice cream base.
So you get that structure. Okay.
And then you can use a vacuum machine
and
suck it out of here.
Okay.
So you get huge blocks like that. Very interesting because it looks overwhelming.
Yeah.
But then if you take a spoon, it's gonna be gone in a second.
所以我来尝一下这个很特别的冰淇淋，一放在嘴巴里就已经化掉，就不见了。Wow.
So this is dulce de leche ice cream.
Okay.
So it's slowly condensed caramelized milk. With a touch of soy sauce actually to get this salted caramel thing. On the bottom there's a cake.
Okay.
Dark chocolate cake.
And these, it's dried, dehydrated?
Dehydrated and then rehydrated beets. Touch of sugar and citric acid.
Okay.
So it's like sweet and sour sensation. There's a sweet in Austria, mimicking actually this thing. So it's like a childhood memory. We pair it with raspberries to get some freshness. Some they're in season right now. Get some freshness, and I think it's a nice pairing with beets actually. And the beets and the dark chocolate share the same earthiness.
Earthy, yes.
Yeah.
This ice cream 有一个 secret ingredient， 我们亚洲的朋友们会知道，酱油。So there's actually a little bit of soy sauce in here， 因为给它一种鲜度。And I think that whole idea of kind of sweet savory is very interesting。好像就是像亚洲有的时候甜点会放一点咸的东西在里头，我觉得大家会很喜欢。
Soy sauce in dessert? This amazing idea has just left me a bit speechless. Chef Wolfgang is a naturally gifted chef who started his career as a business consultant. Spurred on by his love of food, at the age of 34, he began studying cooking from the ground up and eventually spent time in one of Vienna's 2 Michelin star restaurants, and also in starred restaurants in London and Copenhagen under internships. In 2015, he opened his own restaurant where he not only cooks as chef, but also serves, hosts, and even handles the decor. Chef Wolfgang does it all. Starting in 2018, his efforts were rewarded with 1 Michelin star, and his restaurant maintained that status in 2019.
Actually, I think it's pretty much about the personal experience. If you feel the passion, if you feel the personality of a kitchen, then it's going to be a fun and good evening, good menu. So we just try to work with things that have some meaning for us.
Okay.
Like the part in the dessert, like the small chewy stuff.
Yeah.
It's a
childhood memory.
Childhood memory. So there's some reference points in our culinary consciousness.
Sure.
We try to trigger these things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. That's how it is. Our general philosophy is we use with seasonal and regional products.
Okay.
The vegetables, usually always seasonal and regional. I don't want to have a copied dish.
Gotcha. Okay.
It should always be our own ideas, our own inspiration.
This approach and philosophy towards cooking, along with the unique creativity, is what allowed Chef Wolfgang to earn a Michelin star in just 3 short years. In fact, when Michelin first called to notify him about his first star, he nearly missed the message.
We cooked all the day, and then when the service was over, I went to do the dishwash.
Okay. So all hands on deck. Okay.
Exactly. After a few months, we said, okay, it's not going to work like that. We have to get a proper dishwasher. And on this particular afternoon, the dishwasher was sick. He was ill.
Okay.
So I was back at the dishwasher again. And somebody called, and my sous chef said to me, hey, there's somebody wants to talk to me. I don't have the time. I don't want to. I'm fed up. I'm doing the dishwash.
Okay.
And this guy called the second time and said, okay, it's really important. We need to speak to the head chef. And I was grumpy at the time. I said, okay, what's wrong? What's wrong? What can I do for you? And then he told me, we're going to receive a Michelin star.
But what was the actual emotion when they actually told you? Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy because you don't expect it. We didn't expect it. We, as I said, we had no dishwasher in the beginning. Yeah. We don't have.
Were you happy? Were you excited? Were you unexpected?
It's a great achievement. It's a great achievement. Yeah. But it's strange because in the same moment you are enlightened that you reach this goal.
Got it.
But in the next moment you think, okay. So then we have to push even harder.
Gotcha.
Probably get a second one.
Yes. Okay.
But it's
so it's balancing that kind of. Yeah.
I mean, you have to be crazy to do
the restaurant industry to begin with.
In the first place, it makes you want more. So
yes. It's motivation.
It's motivation. It's motivation.
People have noted that the Michelin selection of this fine dining restaurant with such no-frills decor and service represents the guide's broadening view of what Michelin star-worthy dining is, and a return to a focus on the food itself. Enjoying fine cuisine in a relaxed setting with casual service has become more and more popular. After enjoying my meal, I get another treat. Chef Wolfgang is going to show me around the neighborhood. Chef says that exploring and strolling around is often a great source of inspiration.
Please. Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much.
So, I mean, I really enjoyed the meal, and thank you for
great.
also sharing with me a little bit some of your techniques for...
Of course. No,
Are you ever gonna write a
secrets,
cookbook?
no secrets.
After you create the dishes, I mean, they're all slightly different, or you kind of, okay, this one's gonna work, and we'll kind of, if people like these ingredients, then we'll make this one.
Actually, all of our dishes they start in my head. So
Okay.
I start to sample all these ingredients, put them together in my head, and usually it works.
Okay.
That's my approach to creating dishes.
Okay. So this church is...
It used to be a monastery. This is a monastery.
Okay.
It's the church. So it's like center of this quarter.
Okay.
But it's a little theater.
Okay.
And I think it's one of the nicest streets around actually in Vienna. This is a very nice shop. I'm probably going to show it. They're very nice
cheeses.
breads, actually. Exactly.
Breads and cheeses.
You can have a cheese, sit here and cheese, or you can go for a little bit shopping.
Okay.
They
All
want
in the
to
neighborhood.
taste something. It's cheese Klaus, as it called.
Hello,
Yeah.
how are you? I'm Jason. Nice to meet you. Hello.
I think
how
it's
are you?
related to Santa Claus, but it's a different story.
Different for the cheese clouds.
Oh, wonderful.
So like what we said, we have a lot of different cheese. The idea is to have a place where you can good cheese, high quality. This one is the oldest cheese we have in stock.
所以这是很传统的 Austrian cheese，等于是有点像意大利的这种 Parmesan cheese. The longer you age it, the more flavor it develops. Very well developed.
Yeah.
Normally you don't get this cheese, so it's a special thing that we have one user who's ripening them so long.
It really has a full
Yeah,
flavor.
and in the end you get
aftertaste.
lots of strong flavor.
Chef Wolfgang says that during his free time, he likes to walk around, chat with folks, discover new things, and find new flavors to inspire his cooking. This next shop is also one of his frequent stops.
I think it's really nice interior. It used to be a drugstore,
Oh, okay.
but a really old one.
What do you like to get here? Croissants or?
The croissants,
Okay.
like as in Paris, really.
Oh,
The best in
Okay.
Vienna, if you ask me. Can we have a croissant haben, bitte?
okay.
Everybody should try it. It's really nice. It's like buttery, really buttery.
Okay.
As you can
Oh,
smell.
smells delicious. Yeah.
So it's like a guilty pleasure. A guilty
Okay.
pleasure.
哦，你看面包也有一丝一丝的这种是好的 croissant 才这样子。
Very good, if you ask me.
That's really tasty.
The running joke is that Chef Wolfgang is the neighborhood ambassador since he's friends now with virtually all the business owners. This is also one of Chef's secrets to amazing cuisine. Discovering the small details from everyday life and drawing inspiration to create new ideas. Thank you, Chef Wolfgang, for the warm hospitality and for being so generous and sharing so much about your cooking. In fact, from your dishes, I've encountered another luxury ingredient I'm curious to learn more about.